Today on Growing Crazy with Jeanette, we're going to have some facts and trivia and characteristics and care for a cyclamen, which is a beautiful flowering plant with incredible looking leaves, and it blooms in the fall and winter and spring, and it does not bloom in the summer. It goes dormant. So it's a very strange one, but I like strange because I am strange and it works for me. Okay, here we go. Hi, welcome to another episode of Growing Crazy with Jeanette. I'm Jeanette, and I'm crazy. Looney Tunes. So I thought that we would go over my new plant and talk about her. I have a cyclamen, and she flowers all winter, all fall, winter, and spring, and then hibernates in the summer and goes dormant. So that's an interesting plant. She's a very interesting plant indeed. Let's get to it. Okay, so this is a cyclamen. They're beautiful leaves and I love the flowers. They're so strange, they're different looking. Let's talk about it. The cyclamen comes from southern Europe, the Mediterranean, the Middle East, and parts of North Africa. It's from the Greek word kylos, meaning circle, referring to their rounded tuber underground. Cyclamen have been cultivated since the ancient Greek and Roman times, both as decorative plants and for medicinal use, although the tubers are toxic, and that's not recommended. In Victorian flower symbolism, cyclamen represented resignation and goodbye, but also lasting love in Japan. Guess it just depends where you're looking at. Cyclamen bloom in winter, not summer. They love the cool season. Their natural rhythm is bloom, grow leaves, go dormant in summer heat, rest, start over. The flowers look like little butterflies or shooting stars with petals swept backward. Leaves are often heart-shaped with silver or marbled patterns. Every plant has a unique leaf print. Pollination in the wild is often by ants and bees. They grow from tubers, little round bulbs, which can live for decades if cared for properly. In nature, they often grow under trees where summers are dry and shady, and winters are mild and moist. Cyclamen tends to have a sugary coating called an elaiosome that attracts ants who carry them away, a natural seed dispersal strategy called myrmecochory. Can't believe I pronounced that. Myrmecochory. Yep. As far as the care, she likes bright indirect light, but not hot direct sun. A north or east window is ideal, which is lucky for me. I have a north window and a skylight. I think the giant skylight is just the best thing ever. Love it. My plants die because of it. I'm going to get lucky and use it for as long as I can. Anyhow, it says to keep the soil moist during active growth and bloom, but water it from the bottom. Set the pot in a saucer of water to avoid rotting the crown. Let the top dry slightly before rewatering. Enjoy a bit of extra humidity, but not soggy air. A pebble tray nearby works. So don't put a pebble tray right under it. You should put one next to it. It gets fertilized every 2 to 3 weeks during bloom time with a diluted, balanced fertilizer. You stop once it goes dormant. After flowering, leaves get yellow and die back. This is normal. Let the pot dry out and store in a cool, dark place for the summer. In the autumn, start watering again and it should reinvent itself. All parts are toxic to pets, especially tubers. They contain saponins. Keep away from curious cats and dogs. Overwatering is the biggest killer. They really hate sitting in water. So, that is pretty much everything that you could want to know about the cyclamen. But I love these leaves on the petals. Petals, not leaves. But the leaves are cool too. Look at these leaves. They're heart-shaped. See? And these flowers are just gorgeous. Love this plant. It's so interesting. So, let's look around and see what's going on. These lights were supposed to be purple for Halloween, and I think the dollar store gypped me off because these are red. They're not purple, not at all. I like red, but it doesn't really go with anything in here. That's alright. I'm colorful. I can handle it. I got some Wandering Jew a while back, and I finally incorporated it into my pothos. So I have some here, and some here, and some back there. And eventually that's going to be all dangling and trailing down. And the one below it is also going to be trailing with the pothos and the Wandering Jew. And it's in a pitcher. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can see it's a pitcher. Then we've got all these other guys down here. Everybody seems to be doing well. I've got a spider plant rooting right here. And my ficus pre-bonsai is in a knot. See, he's tied in a knot. It took forever to get this result. And he's still training. Because if I took off the zip tie that I have on him, then he would let go and not be a knot anymore. I have to keep him this way for a little while so that he stays that way. Once the bark starts growing and the trunk starts growing, then it'll be better. I can't wait until to see what this looks like in 5 years. It's going to be so much different and so much thicker. And this is my crazy asparagus fern. This thing is gigantic. I love it. It's so delicate, but it's just such a big plant. It wasn't when I got it. It likes the skylight a lot. It's right below the skylight. So that probably has a lot to do with why he's so big. And then we've got the bonsai, of course. This one was an S-shaped one, and it wasn't doing well because it got burned by fertilizer a while back, and it never really came back fully. So I've trimmed it off at the top, and we're going to see if I can get any green stuff to grow there on the top, like right in here. Let me point to you so you can see, like right in here, this area. You need that to fill in. Then we've got all these wonderful bonsai here, and they're doing very well. And we have fancy bowls for them and everything. They're just looking really good. I love this pottery. It's so beautiful. And let me take this out of here so you can see it. Look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? Anyhow, we've got the myrtle over here. Myrtle for the Magnificent. And for my birthday, I have asked for 2 jade bonsai so that I can fill this out the rest of the way and be happy. Because right now, these 2 are not cutting it. I thought they would come back, and they really haven't been coming back very much. So, oops, I guess in the long run, I did kill them. That's unfortunate. Live and learn. Anyhow, these are my shamrocks. I just planted them in this long dish. I thought it would be very unique to see them in something like that. So I've got little babies coming up all over the place. There's one. There's a couple. There's one. And we've got a grown one over here. This is my blue fern. She looks pretty. This is my terrarium. Got several things in here. Got a little glass ball that has different colors in it. It's pretty cool looking. But here, I'll give you the bird's eye view. Now you can see exactly what's in here. And this is lily that is not a lily. Look at how much she's growing up top. She's a lot thicker up here than she is the rest of the plant. It's all sparse until then. It's really leggy. And now it's getting really thick at the top. Huh. I don't know why all of a sudden. Oh well. It's different looking, that's for sure. So we've got the caterpillar fern and the spurge and the peperomia. I like this plant. It's so cute in its little container. This is my ivy. And down here I have some aloe and a parlor palm. And here's another parlor palm. That's where the little one came from, in case you didn't figure that out. There's my eucalyptus and an air plant. In here are a couple more little tiny shamrocks. There's one, and there's one. And that's all she wrote for right now. And up here, everyone's doing well. This one stopped flowering. I'm not sure if that means it's over for the season or not. I hope it doesn't die though, because it's an annual. I'd like to keep it alive. I think it's pretty because it has yellow flowers. And that's baby's tears. And this is my cherry bonsai, my weeping cherry. And it has this beautiful trailing stuff coming down. Looking so pretty. Well, one more look at the cyclamen. It's very pretty. So I hope you like that, and I hope you learned something. It's a very interesting plant indeed. So you have a nice night. Enjoy it. Be with your friends and family. Share some love with somebody and smile. Damn it. Okay. Love ya. Bye.